feel me? It's wartime. We gearing up. They playing with this weather. We 3 days into what they want to call summer, which we know summer is 24/7 on our planet. We might not even be a winter this year. You hear me? This system is imploding. It's crumbling. You know what I'm saying? They got about 90 days. You hear me? Shit hitting the fan around here. It's been hitting the fan. It's just they trying so hard to hide it. They going through so much to hide the truth from y'all. But people waking up like I say, even the blindest individuals waking up. Even the blindest individuals waking up. Celestial energies, we moving through gateways right now too. So a lot of y'all, if you having trouble breathing, lightheadedness, any little weird feelings, vibrations, it's because we're moving through another gateway right now. That's what that retrograde we just came out of was about, and now we're moving into another gateway. All right. So we're gonna have to go deep within ourselves. I'm gonna be doing a lot of lectures on meditation coming up because it's gonna be needed when you're talking about raising the frequency and keeping it at a consistent rate. A lot of you all are in this university and you all might be vibrating high, but then if you surround yourself with individuals who vibrating low, they are going to rob you of your they're basically going to drain you of your life force. Okay, so that's why understanding how to actually raise the frequency in the negative house is imperative, because you first off, you have to understand that there's no such thing as a negative house. Okay. You do have houses that do become what they like to call haunted or possessed by spirits. That's true, that can happen, but it will never happen to nobody with carbon in their skin. That's why you don't really hear exorcism stories coming from us. Exorcisms are real. They take place. Possession is real. All right? That's real. But notice, you'll never see no carbon and no black or Latino motherfuckers having to get an exorcism. All right? Because the certain entities, certain negative energies, they can bother us from the spiritual realm, but they can't step inside your temple. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, ghosts, if you ever see a ghost, that's a negative entity. All right? Remember, these so-called ghosts that people think they see, these are just negative spirits who are shape-shifting, all right, into the image that they want that individual to see. So to some people, they'll come to you as loved ones. These be draconian reptilians, y'all. See, like, the reptilians have hid their species for a very long time. So all the fuckery that they have been a part of, you would never know about. Like I told you, adrenochrome is a real thing. When kids used to say the boogeyman and they seen monsters under their bed, they were seeing that. That was reptilians exposing themselves to these kids. When you were little and you thought you seen motherfuckers in the corner at night, it was somebody in your corner at night. You wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And then your mama come in there, they think you crazy, right? How many of y'all was asleep and went through sleep paralysis where you wake up and you couldn't move and shit? All right? A lot of us have went through that. Okay, this is vibration. This is vibrations we talking about. When you start to rise and go to a higher frequency, you open up yourself in the spiritual realm to let other spiritual beings know that you are moving through what is called gateways. So whenever you go through a spiritual awakening, you are basically going through a gateway. All right, it's an actual gateway that you are taking yourself through, which is why you start to feel different. You start to move different. You start to breathe different. You start to view the realm around you in a different context, because you begin to take yourself through a different gateway as you rise in frequencies within yourself. Okay, so you got to understand this science. This is science. All right. Now, have you ever noticed how? Well, this is actually metaphysics, understanding the spiritual realm and how it works. Because when you're talking about vibration, you're talking about quantum physics, okay? So you're talking about the astral planes. You're talking about the quantum realms, the spiritual realms, okay? So when you're dealing with vibration and frequency, you got to understand that it's a dangerous realm, okay? When you do want to raise your frequency, you have to step into the astral realms, even if it's for a split second, okay? Whenever you're going into the astral realms, and you're still locked into this light code lockdown, you are what's called void. All right, you are a void in the cosmos, because although you are still trapped in your earthly body, you are still traveling to other parts of the multiverse. So you are fully aware of who and what you are. This makes you very dangerous to principalities that still exist. All right, we have not won the war, guys. We have not won this war yet, guys. We are in the middle of the war. All right. We are in the middle of the war. We are in the heart of war. All right. And the war been going on in the cosmos, but we in the heart of the war now. So now it's starting to be seen down here in this realm. You goddesses tonight, this evening, you must understand what I'm saying now. Y'all might want to sit y'all ass in front of the class. I seen a guy just say that on Instagram, like, I'm in front of the class for this one. You want to be, because a lot of y'all are starting to buy crystals. All right, we starting to get into crystals, and not just in this university, just around the planet. It's going to get to the point where you ain't gonna be able to buy crystals no more. Mark my word, because they're getting too in demand. I know the individuals who I deal with, they actually mine and do what they do. I know. You know what I'm saying? The demand is increasing because we're rising in frequency. So it's going to get to the point where some of us is going to need these crystals just to breathe. Okay, we going back to nature, y'all. So the whole planet is changing. We was coming down the road early and seeing a fucking deer in broad daylight. He just chilling on the side of the crib. Nigga, like, you don't, that's not normal. When you see that, pay attention. Nature always knows when some shit about to happen. Okay? We walk down the street. We just come driving down the street. Fucking deer right there chilling like, goddamn it, he supposed like he was a fucking horse in their backyard. Am I lying, babe?
No.
I'm trying to tell you, people got to pay attention to nature. Okay? Nature will always let you know what time it is. This is why, like, we was out early and we was in the woods. You know, that's what I love about Georgia. So many natural preserves. We was in a big forest. You know what I'm saying? Over 600 plus acre forest we went to early. And we were just in nature for a minute. We just took a stroll through it and just connected with the realm. And I heard the trees talking. And like, yeah, it's that time. Because, see, the trees used to sing out frequencies. Okay, a lot of people don't remember this. Your soul remembers it. But the trees used to sing out frequencies. So the trees that you see, like, that we see, that we think are trees, those are really 30 millimeter bushes, and they used to sing out frequencies. Okay, now the real trees, they also sung out frequencies, but they have been chopped off in half. They are all just dead. They are all just mountain peaks now. Okay, so the planet itself is raising in frequency. So for a being like yourself, that, let's just say you're a god or a goddess, you're enlightening yourself. You're going deep into within yourself to learn who you are. You're getting into meditation. You're getting into working out. You're getting into eating right. You know, exercising right. Doing a lot of breath work, because we're the reason breath control and breath work is finna be so big moving forward. Is because once again we have been lied to about science. A lot of y'all gonna notice. You're gonna see this summer the hot it gets. Gonna be days where you lightheaded and you feel a little weird. That's normal. You might hear clicking. You know what I'm saying? You might hear buzzing in your ear, like your ears popping sometimes. You might not be as hungry as you used to be. It might be hard to keep food down. Like, we've been going through it for the last couple of days. Like, and it might come to you as a cold. It might feel like it's symptoms of a cold. A lot of this is that your body is moving to a crystallized state. Okay, you're moving out of this meat suit state, which you never were. And you're moving back into a crystallized body. Okay, all of us is, whether you woke or not. This is how it's made. All right, a lot of gods and goddesses vibrating low, they gonna get a second chance because the ancestors know what has been done to us. So they still gonna show these gods and goddesses some love, and that's what's going on right now. People getting their little second chance. They want to get one last chance, make shit right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to the end of the year now. One last chance to make this shit right, because the frequency is increasing and it's gonna get deadly, and it's gonna get to a point where one day it ain't gonna be no internet. Like, you're gonna get on here, and then it ain't gonna be you'll be able to access it. All right, and I've been speaking about this for years. All right, but we moving closer to that point. It's a lot going on the planet. I'm finna do lectures about the heat wave thing. All that's a lot I've been seeing. That's why I said I'm always working on lectures to talk to y'all about that don't even have nothing to do with the cosmos. But I still got to keep y'all up to date on what's going on. All right, so we just moved out of this retrograde, which was a serious retrograde we went through, because, like I say, these retrogrades are like they are designed to bump you up a little bit on your spiritual journey. It's the true purpose of a retrograde. Okay? It causes you to look deep within yourself. It causes us to pay attention to the the mental restructuring that most of us have been succumbed to through the things they have placed inside of our avatars. All right, this is why what you eat, food, and this is why this is so. It's all a weapon used against you. All right. I think I'm gonna bring back my lecture on the 5 different spells because I did this like a year ago on Facebook. It was real deep. I'm thinking about bringing it back and redoing the whole thing and putting it right on the website. I still got the PowerPoint and everything from last year when I first did it, but I think I'm gonna need you guys to look at that. That's like very important to what's going on right now in the structure of the cosmos. All right, with these planets shifting, these energies shifting. All right. The crystallized energy is being restored right now in the realm. The elites, they scared than a motherfucker. All right, most of them have been executed already, but you should have a lot of them that live amongst you. You have so many extraterrestrial races that still walk amongst you on the surface. So, like I have been telling you for a matter of the last few months, that the war has been going on in the cosmos and under the surface. And it's been starting to rise to the surface. It hasn't hit the surface, but it's starting to rise to the surface. This is why you see in Texas, they just made it illegal for you to get a gun without even a background check. All right? Because you're finna see them try to move us into a purge state where they gonna want us to kill each other off and give us days and weeks where we can kill each other and not go to jail. And all that's coming. It's coming. Okay? All a part of confusion.